well, they might not, for lack of a better word. But still, with 40 plus countries wanting to join and these big heavy hitters like Turkey wanting to be a bigger part of BRICS, it's no doubt that this summit will lead to, at the very least, some way to incorporate those parties interested in what BRICS is trying to do. So it's a very interesting moment. And when I was in China, lastly, on this note, when you were talking about the potential of U.S., cooperation, the idea that the U.S. can cooperate on a global basis that isn't attached to war. What was so interesting when I was in China, when I was in Beijing, I had to take a car a few times to get places during the lead up, not even the actual date. I left the day that the Forum on China Africa Cooperation was going to occur. I left it was September 4th. I was on a plane. I was gone. The days leading up to it, all the African leaders were coming in. I think they had actually like a ministerial meeting before the formal, before the formal forum. And the traffic was just so bad. Why was it so bad? Well, because China, it wasn't because the national military, the police, or anything like that were marching the streets and making everything so difficult. It was because there was traffic cops everywhere, ensuring that essentially African leaders had the roads. They had the roads. They were that was the priority, was that the African leaders who were coming to this were completely prioritized. I mean, it was almost insane. It was almost as if you go to New York City, the middle of Manhattan, if you had the entirety of Manhattan proper just essentially shut down, the major main roads shut down because African leaders were visiting. Yeah, it never happens.